good of you to join us. Bailiff.
Case number 52197, Chandler versus Chandler. Petition for divorce. Petitioner Liza Chandler seeks dissolution of the marriage on...
Oh, sorry. Stop. Your Honor, I don't want this. I've changed my mind. I just want to call the whole thing off.
I don't believe what I'm...
Order, please. Mrs. Chandler's bombshell notwithstanding, this court remains in session. Miss Kiefer, am I given to understand that your client wishes to halt this divorce proceeding?
I am not sure, Your Honor.
What the hell is she trying to pull?
You intend to keep us quivering in limbo?
If it pleases the court, I would like to request a brief recess so that I might confer with my client. All I need to do is talk to my husband.
Your Honor.
Mr. Thornton, I'm no happier about this than you are. Mrs. Chandler, consider the legal repercussions. It is your attorney's job to protect your interests.
I know what's best for me.
Your last dime.
Your request seems at best impulsive, if not downright reckless.
Or greedy. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but I find this change of heart highly suspect.
Wait a second. Pardon me, Your Honor, Mr. Thornton, but you have no right to judge my motives. How can anybody object to somebody wanting their marriage to work? I am saying I want my marriage to work. I want to honor the marriage vows. I want to keep his name. I want to be his partner. How else can I say it?
I suggest you say whatever you have to in private. And bear in mind, this is a two-party judicial system. Your husband has the right to rebuttal. Miss Kiefer, I will grant you a recess. I suggest you make the most of your time. This court will reconvene in 30 minutes, sans the improvised theatrics.
Liza, now you tell me what you want. No, I can't. I'm sorry. Is there any way that we can go somewhere where we won't be disturbed?
Yes, let's.
No, this is private, Mr. Thornton.
This is not in my client's best interest.
It's all right, Sam, it's all right. I don't need hand-holding.
Gee, whatever happened to ladies first?
This is an ambush, not a lifeboat.
It's neither.
Well, if you're waiting for me to blink, forget it. My eyes are wide open where you're concerned.
Oh, my eyes were open this morning.
Oh, really? Was that what this is all about? You've had an epiphany? Stop the divorce? I've seen the light?
Adam, there's just something that you need to know. And please just hear me out. Because whatever decision that we make could determine our entire future.
It is too quiet.
Well, maybe this silence is golden time means that Adam and Liza have kissed and made up.
Opal, Courthouse, bite your tongue off.
What? I mean, you know, if those two lovebirds have smoothed each other's feathers and everything is fine, then you can go back to being the happy mother-hen-in-law.
Happy? Are you deranged? Don't you remember that I told you that Adam and I reached heights of ecstasy together? It was heaven for both of us. I mean, I can still feel his arms coiled around my body, pulling me close to him. It was like we were one person. I mean, I fantasize about Adam all day long. I dream about Adam all night long. I mean, do you truly think we can go right back to the way it was before? I mean, do you? Are you crazy?
No, but I guess it didn't hurt to think positive. Look, I'll see you later.
Wait a minute. Are you going to desert me now in my hour of need?
I have to go splash some cold water on my face. Your hot dreams are giving me hot flashes.
Well, I'm sorry. I'll wait outside for you, okay? Oh, please. Excuse me. Excuse me. Christ. Oh, great.
Marian?
Oh. Hi, Stuart.
Hi. I got held up at the gallery. What'd I miss?
Oh, well, Liza stopped the proceedings, and she and Adam are sequestered in one of the witness rooms.
That's great. Maybe they'll make up and cross your fingers.
Yeah, cross my fingers. You know what? I once made love to a mystic in the lotus position, but I don't believe I can smoke and cross my fingers at the same time.
Smoking does more harm than good anyway.
Well, who asked you anyway?
But it's against the law
I
to
won't
smoke in a
exhale.
public.
I won't exhale, Stuart, okay?
Why don't you try some deep breathing exercises?
Because recycled air just isn't going to cut it for me today.
I didn't even know you smoked.
I don't. I quit ages ago. I mean, this cigarette probably dates right back to the Carter administration.
Yeah, it looks like you sat on it.
Well, it's aged tobacco anyway, you know. I carry it in lieu of a dry martini. It helps me relax.
No, you're wrong about that, too. Because smoking robs oxygen from the heart and the lungs and makes them work harder.
And then you take it. I mean, is all forbidden pleasure a thing of the past? I mean, is it?
Marian, why don't you just tell me what's wrong and maybe I can help?
I am beyond help, Stuart. Beyond. At least there's hope for Liza, though, you know?
Yes, you can take comfort in that.
Oh, yeah, great comfort. Dropping Kleenex, who gives a... Never mind, Stuart. Just never mind. I'm gonna kill myself. Okay, what is it now, Stuart? What?
Well, that depends on you, Marian.
Please, no riddles. They give me a headache, okay?
Do you want me to get you an aspirin or some water? Why don't you sit down and take a look?
Stuart, why are you hovering around like this, huh? Why?
I just can't seem to help myself.
Oh, Stuart. Dear, sweet, simple Stuart. Listen, please try to understand that lives are hanging in the balance right now. And I'm just not up for idle chit-chat. Okay?
Okay,
thanks.
yeah. Well, there's just one thing I really want to tell you, Marian.
It has to wait.
But it's been on my mind for a long time.
Well, just let it simmer for a little while
It's
more.
really super duper important. It's about you.
Oh, great. That's usually my topic of choice. But right now, I'm just going to run off and talk to my daughter's lawyer. Okay, so bye-bye, Stuart. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. Bye.
I just wanted to say I'm sorry.
I saw Joe Martin and Dr. Clater this morning.
Are you sick?
No. I'm fine.
Oh, well. Fine. If you have something to say, then say it.
Doctors make mistakes. They're just human. Our baby didn't die because of the emergency landing, Adam. Our baby died because it was exposed to a virus called fifth disease. I had contact with an infected child at the hospital, and Dr. Clater confirmed it this morning with a blood test.
What kind of a world is this? We can walk on the moon, we get pictures back from Mars, but a child dies before it's born because another child has a virus? How could this happen? Doesn't make any sense.
I can't explain why things are the way that they are. But I can tell you, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that our baby's death is in no way your fault.
But that landing, the rough landing, you were shaken so badly.
It's not your fault. I can't see into the future. But I can right a wrong from our past, and I was wrong to blame you for our baby's death. And I need you to know how sorry I am. Adam. I was so filled with grief. I had so much hurt and anger, and I took it out on you. I blamed you for our child's death because I had to do something. I had all these feelings, and I had to have somewhere to put them, and I put them on you. It was unfair, and I was wrong, and I can't tell you how sorry I am. I chose to believe that you were the one that was responsible for our child's death, exactly the way that you chose to believe that I would set up Stuart with my mother so I could gain evidence to use against you at this divorce hearing.
Just wait a minute. You're saying that's not what happened. You're saying that you had nothing to do with Marian bedding my poor gullible brother. Is that what you're saying?
Adam, you know my mother. My mother is a free agent. I apologized to Stuart. My mother thought she was protecting me, Adam. And that's no excuse, but you know how I feel about this whole thing.
How do you explain the night I caught you and your entourage casing my house?
I can't explain. I just need you to trust me.
Oh, you're asking a lot.
I didn't orchestrate some phantom, some haunting. I wasn't trying to drive you out of your mind. I don't know who this woman is, this mystery woman. I don't know what she wants from you, but I can tell you that you have nothing, absolutely nothing to fear from me. I know I have done things wrong, and I'm not trying to make excuses. But I am trying to tell you that I've learned a great lesson, and that is that if you sit in judgment, one day they're going to point the finger at you. And you can't expect mercy if you're incapable of giving it. I am just asking you to show some compassion for us. Just to salvage what we have left, so that we could build a future. Can we just call off the divorce and go home?
You have no idea how magnificent you looked today when you burst into that courtroom. There's nothing on God's green earth as beautiful as Liza with a cause. Your eyes sparkling like crystals on virgin snow, your cheeks flushed with passion. God help anyone who gets between you and what you want. When you burst into that courtroom, declaring that you wanted to remain my wife. New evidence, Your Honor. Adam Chandler is no longer a baby killer, and Mrs. Chandler is no longer a heartless conniver. It was all just a misunderstanding. That's all. It was a clerical error. All we have to do is expunge it from the permanent record and go on as if nothing happened.
Adam, it's not going to be easy. Nothing worth having ever is.
Glory, hallelujah. Right out of the blue, our stock is soaring.
Haven't we hurt each other enough?
I don't know. How much is enough?
We still have a chance.
Based on what? Faith? Trust? Liza, how can I believe in us when I can't believe in you? How can I know that anything you just said is the truth?
I don't know. Look at me.
I've looked at you. I've looked in your eyes, and I see the sincerity blazing there. Who was it that once said, once you can fake sincerity, you can fake anything? When I lay dying, I was really dying, you walked out on me. You crossed me right off your list. I made it impossible to believe in me. That's what you said at the time. Do you see where I'm just a little bit confused now? Because you ended us forever, and so sincerely. And now you want to take it all back.
Why are you doing this? We can't do anything about the past. All we have is our future.
What future? Just what future are you talking about? What can the future possibly be? And for how long?
I didn't hurt Stuart.
That's good, that's good.
Oh. You're Dad's phantom. You're Adam's ghost. What are you doing here? And what the hell are you doing to my husband? So, what'd you think? Tonight, we honor Liza Colby and her sizzling performance.
Bye-bye.